guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to be doing a lot of plank. So again, this is core, whole body workout. It's working your arms, your legs, your core, everything together. So we're just going to go right into it, starting in high plank. So again, just like in our down dog video, or when we started in down dog, you start shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists, and then the same, hands right underneath your shoulders. If you want, you can have them a little bit wider. But remember, the closer your arms are to your body, the more control you have. It doesn't mean you want them too close, but you want to be aligned perfectly. Maybe a little bit wider, but if anything, stacked on top. From here, I'm tucking your toes under. Find some spot here, the sand is a little lumpy. Curl your tailbone under to start, so you're hauling out those belly, the muscles underneath your belly button, really pulling them in. Lift your knees, press them back. Go far up your legs, press your heels back. Remember, tuck your tailbone down towards your heels. You're lengthening out your lumbar spine. Hug your arm bones in towards each other, looking forward. Holding this here. This is a whole body workout here. Fire up your legs, keep checking in with every muscle group in your body. Float your right toes 2 inches away from the floor and hold. Keep trying to press and touch the wall behind you with your right foot. Slowly lower down. Left toes float away from the floor. Slowly lower all the way down. Lift your hips up and back. This is your break here, is downward facing dog. Remember, you can bring it bend to your knees if you need to. Again, rolling forward through your spine, adding on this time. So as you breathe in, you're going to imagine like someone just inflated you with helium. Sucking right up. So your hips come higher, shoulders stay stacked over your wrists, belly is hugging in towards your spine. Head can even tuck under, chin to chest. And then press your heels back, come back to neutral. Breathing in, press it back, keep squeezing your arms together, breathe in, and breathe out, up and back, downward facing dog. We'll add it all together. So round and curl, lift it up, hold it here, drop it down, suck it up, press your heels back, left toes float, lower it down, round and curl, heels back, downward facing dog. Roll forward through your spine, coming back, high plank. Holding this here. Inflate, lift up, hips high. Tuck your chin into your chest. Squeeze your belly in. Press it back. One more time. Actually, 2 more times. I lied this time. Last one. Kick it back. Now from here, drop your knees down to the floor. Start to sink your hips down. If you like to, you can bring your belly all the way to the floor. And setting up for Cobra Pose. You can either press into the floor, lift your chest up. If you want to intensify it, you can come into up dog. Again, you can take your hands a little bit wider here. Roll your shoulder blades back. Try to get them to kiss around your spine, chest up. Press it back to child's pose. Taking a second here. Nice little break in between. We're going to keep going. Rolling it up. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Roll forward, high plank and hold. This time, big toes touch, heels squeeze together. Drop both feet over towards the right. Shoulder stacked over elbow, elbow stacked over wrist. Left hand to the sky. If this is too much for you guys, you can always drop your bottom knee. That's option 1, modify. Option 2, which I like, it's like the medium version. You take your top leg, step it in front of your hip. Lifting your chest up high. So you're still lifting your hip away from the floor. Try to elevate away from the floor as much as you can. If you like, maybe reaching your left arm over your head, chest to sky. If you want to turn it up, floating the top leg. If you really want to turn it up, try grab onto that toe and then lifting all the way up. You don't have to do that though. We'll get there. So holding side plank here. Hold your top leg if you can. If your knee is on the floor, just float it up. Bend your back knee. Touch your toes behind the earth, or to the earth behind you. Open up your chest. You're still working on building some strength. Come back to the side here. Stack it right on top. If you're looking for an extra challenge, this is my new favorite. Eye gaze down to your right hand, float your toes away from the floor, and then squeeze your knee in towards your chest. Take it back, pull it in, 2, and back, 3. Come back to center, high plank, drop down to your knees if you need to, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Repeating it on the left side. I'm gonna turn around. So, rolling forward, high plank, big toes touch. Drop both heels over to the left this time. Right arm lifts up. Taking at least 5 breaths here. So a couple of things, you don't wanna be sinking down. You can be in one line. I like to elevate. Try to get away from the floor. Press out of your bottom shoulder, look up. Turn it down if you need to. Turn it up if you need to. Oh. Step your toes behind you. Open up your chest. We call this wild thing. Coming back over. Really fire up your bottom leg. Hug muscle to bone. Float your toes away from the floor. Bring it in. 1. Lengthening it back out. 2. 3. Coming back over. Stack it up. Lower it down. Chaturanga, high plank. Low plank. Up dog. And down dog. Rolling it back forward to finish off here with our puffed up high plank. So breathe in, hips high, chin tucks in. If you want to turn it up, shoulders past wrists, and press back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Press it back, knees to the floor. Child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide, reach it out. Lift the heel of your hand, wrap your shoulders away from each other so elbows kind of come down towards the floor. Forehead to the mat. And then slowly rolling all the way up. That was the plank series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video.